Hi, I'm Alexandria, and I'm coming to you today from my pond with the very first installment of a new series I'm calling Ponderings. So if there's something you'd like me to discuss, please just put it in the comments below and I'll be sure to address it. But I wanted to share for today, for our very first episode, I wanted to share a topic that the Celestial Council of Light brought to my attention. That's the group that I channel. I do private channelings as well, if you're interested. We were talking about the power of thoughts and how both negative and positive thoughts, so if you think about every topic having a stick, being a stick with the positive end and the ick end of the stick. So every thought is impacting you on a very, very personal level. So let's just say you watch the news and maybe you're in a strong disagreement with something that you saw there, what a group of people might be doing or what the government itself might be doing that you may not be in resonance with, and you're feeling anger. You're feeling like a righteous anger because people need to know this. People need to wake up and realize this. People need to do something. I need to do something because I'm angry. And that does feel powerful. It's better than depression. It is a step up the vibrational scale. But the thing is, while you're feeling that anger, every cell in your body, you're like the kings and queens of this whole universe that's inside of you. Every cell in your body is now receiving anger or depression or resentment. But they're feeling that negative feeling and thinking it's directed to them. Because they've never bought into this whole, we are separate, you are you, I am me. Every cell in your body knows it is connected with every other cell of every other living thing, that we are all one. So it's not going to differentiate what those cells are going to do. They are going to curl up a little bit. They're going to contract a little bit. They're not going to be as open and expansive. So they're not going to be as, the nutrients that you're feeding your body isn't going to be as available to them because they're not functioning on the best, highest level because they've been receiving this food, if you will, of negative thoughts, upset thoughts, depressed thoughts, frustrated thoughts. They're feeling all of that and thinking it's directed to them, even though in your head you're directing it elsewhere. But it doesn't start there and it doesn't end there. It goes out into infinity. Those thoughts, if you think of them as ripples, they are rippling out and out and out and out into infinity. So let's turn this around and think about the positive thoughts. So when you're thinking positive and loving and sending healing thoughts to yourself, to another, to the world, those also will ripple out into infinity and benefit every life form in every solar system, in the multiverse. That's how powerful you are. So that's why it's so important for you to really connect with yourself, realize what you're thinking, and realize you're not some powerless, only human. You're not only human. You're multidimensional. You're powerful. You are God stuff walking around, and you have so many more powers and abilities than you have been taught, because we've been conditioned, and it's been a deliberate conditioning to think that we are powerless and that there's nothing we can do about things that we don't like in the world. So yeah, just think about that. If you're feeling love for your pet, for a plant, for another human, all those loving feelings, and they feel so good to you because your body is receiving all that love, all that positivity, all that, unconditional acceptance. It's starting within you. So you can do that on purpose. You don't have to wait for someone to do something nice to you so you can feel like that gratitude or that appreciation for them. You can start feeling it for your own self. Do it as a deliberate exercise, as a technique to improve your life. Because when your body is being fueled with these positive thoughts, these loving thoughts, any contraction that has occurred throughout your life is going to begin to reverse itself. And you're going to feel the expansion now. You're going to feel the love, and you are going to notice little aches and pains are going to disappear. They're going to fade away. You know, you might notice that you've got that spring in your step again that you thought you had left forever in your youth. Fact is, our bodies are regenerating, and I know that you've probably heard this, that every 7 years they're all brand new cells. So there's no reason for you to experience some of the debilitating effects of aging, because you have control over that. It's all about the sorts of thoughts that you're fueling your body. So I don't want to get too far into that. I know that's getting a little, that may not be something you're resonating with yet, but just know that even if you're sending thoughts of anger, even righteous anger, you're hurting yourself first. And if you're angry at be it an individual or a group, and you're pointing your finger and you're being mad at them, well, just look at your hand. The other fingers are all pointing right back to you. So this is really important to remember that. And so when you're feeling those thoughts, look for the gift in the situation. There's always a gift there. If you can't find the gift, imagine what it might be. Like, just say, if there were a gift here and I'm not seeing it, what might that gift be? How could this be a way that life is actually helping me? Not happening to me, but happening for me and helping me out. And maybe there's a positive sign here that I can take, and that's really an affirmation that the world is good, and that we are all one, and that we are all ascending. It is happening. The planet is ascending. We're going along for the ride, like it or not, unless we choose to exit. And I'm really hoping that if you're watching this, that you're not planning to do that, that you're here because you wanted to be here, you were selected to be here, you're here because your love is the answer. And the more love that you can cultivate for yourself and for your life in general, and your fellow man, and your frogs and cats and birds and fish and everything, if you see that there is that connection binding us all together, then that thought becomes all powerful, because it is based in love, and it is going to ripple out, and it is going to heal. And that healing starts with you. So if you have some aches and pains, if you have something that you would prefer to be different in your body, send it love. Don't be angry because your body isn't functioning the way that you feel it should, or you feel it used to, or you feel it could. But if you love it for how it is, you're going to turn that situation around within your own body. And everything we see in our lives is a reflection of something that's going on within. Just as every reaction we feel from someone else is more about them than it is about us. So I just wanted to share that thought. It's a beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are. And I look forward to hearing from you, your thoughts and questions. And if you would like your own private reading, let me know, and we'll set that up. So for now, I just say big love, and I'm just going to close this with just a look at the beautiful pond, and maybe you can see the fish in there. Have a great day. Big love.